Well, hello there, folks. Welcome to another Railroader video. It's been a hot minute. Been battling a bit of a sinus infection, which I'm sure this early February pollen had everything to do with, but you don't want to hear me crying about that. There's a lot to look at today, so I haven't been playing as much as I would like due to the baby cry sinus infection illness, but there have been a ton of updates over the last couple of weeks. I think 3 or 4. Now it starts right here, I think 2024-2-2. So they regraded Alarka Junction Tunnel through Cochrane. There's all kinds of neat stuff. They reverted the headlights back to the normal way that it was before the last patch, which made them, either full on front and back. It was just not working. A lot of the community wasn't thrilled about it, I guess. They changed the interchange as well, so it can have a capacity limit of 70% now. They re-added the limit 60 FPS option, which I am very, very thankful for. The VSync thing just was not working. I was having some really crummy performance issues after that previous patch. Fixed some coal loaders, improved diesel quill when signaling for crossings, and the pinch bar, so which is Shift R, which still seems like a lot of people don't know exists. It's basically like a pinch bar simulation where you can get a bar up under the wheel or the axle of a car and move it a short distance, preferably if empty or if it's loaded a very, very short distance. They increased that, so I think it's a bit stronger now. We'll take a look at that. I saw somewhere that they added some lights to Whittier, I think. Yeah, added lights at East Whittier. And they also added some new milestones. So if you're almost done with those, which I'm in, kind of that category, we'll get to that soon. They added water columns at Alarka and Almond, so we got more stuff to be able to do, and a whole slew of other stuff. But anyway, let's get on in it. We'll go ahead and load it up. We'll fire it up. I am almost to Andrews. Is this the end game? I'm asking myself, and I don't think so. I don't think it is. There's still plenty to do. I know Andrews has a ton of industries. Well, I don't want to say a ton. It has a few industries. Sort of like Sylva, I guess you could say, in Dillsboro, but that's it down there. And it's pretty flat. It's in kind of a valley, which is a nice kind of change of scenery and change of pace down there. But I'm currently at Nantahala. I got my Connie sitting down there, the 1776, which is a new engine, by the way, the Chonk Connie. And I'm not going to go any bigger than that. I think it's just going to be Connie, so that's pretty much it. But I'm on phase 3 of 3. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Milestones, build red marble grade to Andrews. That is what we are in. So phase 2 of 3 are complete. So the thing with this is it's a bit tricky. The first 2 phases are totally fine. You go down there, you drop them off, you wait about the better part of a day, and they'll empty out. But phase 3 is a little bit different. It cannot fit all of the cars. We'll go down there and have a little peek at it real quick. There we go. So it cannot fit all of the cars. So what I did was I got this train specifically down here super duper early and not to holler right along the river here. And I've had most of them empty out over the course of the day. It's now 1,700 hours. I got this train up here at like 5, I think, because I had the interchange changed to 4 a.m. just to get this thing done as quick as possible. I want to complete the railroad ASAP. So as you can see, most of the cars in the back are done. They're ready to go back to the interchange. I just got these 4 that are sitting here, and you'll see why. So you've got this one here is like, I forgot, it's like 12, 14, 16 cars or something like that, and they just do not all fit. So what you got to do is either shuffle them around or just stay on the track like I did and just kind of move forwards and backwards. So that should be done muy soon. We've also been cracking along at the coal mine, and oh my God, that is like probably 80% of my revenue and tonnage on a daily basis. It has been getting soups busy. We have also got a Alarka passenger train, so we don't have to run down into Alarka anymore. Some of you might like to do that, and that's fine. But the problem with the AI train I was having before is, I'd have it come from Sylva, it'd need to do its rounds, go to every single stop, every single depot, and kind of coming down in here and then turning around and continuing to Nantahala and then coming back. And it was just a whole thing I didn't want to deal with. So I just bought one car, and this little Atlantic here And this is it. So this is my Alarka Valley Mine Company, and it's basically their, local transportation company. So it goes basically from here at Alarka through Cochrane, which is the station in between here and Alarka Junction. And then, of course, passengers will trade off and wait at Alarka Junction. And you might have to do a little stuff where let's go ahead and click on the car, click passenger. So say you got some people here, of course, at Alarka that want to go to, say, Sylva. So you go through and tick all these where you're going, or whether, where you want the passengers to go, where your train's going. And once they get there, obviously with this train, it's not going to go any farther. So what you got to do is just unclick. Say I had Sylva click. So just unclick Sylva, and they should disembark or depart and get out at the depot. And if there's enough room, get there to go with, the train that's heading back to Sylva or Nantahala or eventually Andrews, etc., etc. So Alarka's coming along nicely. I've probably done quite a bit since my last video. I do still have the 080, the switcher, which is right here, which basically, takes stuff from the junction down into Alarka. Also works the coal mine up in there, which is still, my favorite stuff, most likely. We also got, again, a diesel. We got a Jeep. We bought another Jeep. I don't remember why I bought it. I think just because I could, because I actually had some money. And it's currently sat here because I've got bad luck with these things, guys. I swear to God, every time I buy one, this is the second one, by the way, so it's not like a continuous thing, it gets fully damaged and destroyed. So right now it's sitting here being repaired at the repair track, as you can see. Which is nice about Bryson is there's a ton of repair tracks, so it's all over the place. But yeah, it's currently being repaired. I had a train coming from Sylva, from that way, up in the background of the screen there, and this thing was sitting on the track with some empties to go back to the interchange, and for whatever reason the train blew a flare or something, or a fusee, and they smashed together. Everything was on the ground. It was not fun at all. So still not a whole lot going on at Bryson. I still kind of am not thrilled that there's never enough to do at Bryson, I feel like. Now, of course, if you were working the login area back here on the Walker branch, something like that, you may have a bit more traffic. But Appalachian Hardwood, for whatever reason, I think I'm like tier 5, and it just refuses to give me a bunch of cars. I don't know what the deal is. Let's go ahead and check. So it's tier 4, no change, performance 100. So it's all there. I guess it's as big as it gets. It doesn't really get super large. So we got the GP9 that's here. It can, it can run things over to grade to the west if need be, or do stuff around Bryson. It's nice to have some locomotives kind of staged here and there, which is what I've predominantly been doing. So like we'll go down here. I got the number 3, which is the bigger mogul. This is kind of my basically Wilmette through Thomas Valley to Whittier to Ayla switcher, and it kind of predominantly stays in this area. It's only got one car. It's got a turn out there at Whittier. The daily actually just came through here, and you can see, oh darn, my passenger train moved. I did not want that to move. So shoot, that sucks. I was going to show something off. So all right, say you have got your CTC, your signaling, right? So this is something, kind of poor segue into this. This is something they added in the recent update. So you've got CTC, right? Your signaling. Whether you've got it only on the the beginner portion, which is where I'm currently at. This is all I have is the beginner portion of CTC, or if it's expanded across the entire line, you no longer have to worry about trains unknowingly or unbeknownst to you, the player, knowing that they're sitting at a red board. So now if a train that you have set in AI approaches said red board, there will be a pop-up, or not a pop-up, but in the box, the UI box, just like this. I believe it's in orders or operations. It's in one of these. I think it's in orders. So if it hits a signal, there will be a box down here at the bottom that I believe says pass or something like that, or accept, and it'll go through the signal. So it's like it's asking you to clear it. So you're kind of playing dispatch in a way, but it's just a nice you know, additional features. Speaking of that, they added 60 FPS. We'll go ahead and open that back up as well. It's not the screen I wanted. There it is. Graphics. Limit to 60 FPS. So don't sync, monitor rate, and half refresh rate are still there, which is nice. But they added that back, which is cool. So, all right. Well, darn it. I can't believe that thing moved without me authorizing it. I did not authorize it, so it shouldn't be sitting there. The reason it's sitting there is I had a cordwood train coming back through here, which it's already made its way back there. We've got the tannery going now, by the way, which is nice. You need a lot of pulp. Did I say cord? Pulp, cord, I think it's basically the same thing. So the daily is sitting right here in Thomas Valley because I got to switch a car out and drop it at Wilmot, and this sucker is chonky today. It has been super chonky. I've been having to serve or unserve my interchange multiple times a day. It's getting out of hand. It's crazy. Luckily, the last couple of times I've been playing with a great group of guys that a lot of them know what they're doing. They just get in and get work done and make me look like the total idiot that I am. But when you don't have people to play with, you're stuck with big ass jobs like this. So this is the one today. It's currently only at 2,400 ton, 41 car. And that's actually kind of on the mid or medium side. I could have brought back and switched out a lot more, but I did not. Anyway, we got to get this thing on the move. We got to get it back going, clear the main line so I can let that passenger train run through here. So we got to switch these two out here. So what I'm going to do is just leave this train sitting here like that. And we'll go ahead and go down here and make sure that main is thrown back, normalized it is. And we'll go down here and make sure that this is as well. Okay, there it is. So now what I'm going to do to hit that maximized passenger ticket fare that you want between 1,700 and 1,900 hours, you get a little bit more money or passengers. It's one of the two. You want to take advantage of that. So I need to get this passenger train on the move. So I'm going to select and follow that real quick. And we're going to get this thing moving. Let's check the water and coal. It's good to go. It's sort of loaded. I haven't really been messing with the passenger stuff very much lately, and I'm super glad that the AI stuff is in here now, so you don't have to babysit the passenger trains anymore, because if I did, it would just make my daily solo work a lot more difficult. So it's going to make its way down to Wilmot. Of course, it's going to hit that adverse switch, so let's go ahead and get down here and get working. Jump on back here. So let's go ahead. I do have it selected. Yes. Orders. Manual. Good deal. Go ahead and hop in first person on. And I'm going to go ahead and release the train brake. There we go. Start getting it equalized. You can hear the pump going there. So let's go ahead and pull these two off, because I'm sure we're going to have a couple that are coming with us. So we'll go ahead and do that. And send it on back yonder. And what I'll do is just throw that handbrake on there and leave the air bottled up. It couldn't have bottled all the way, at least I don't think anyway. So we'll get on the back of here and I'll meet you down at Wilmot. All right, here she comes. We are positioned down here at the tiny hamlet of Wilmot. And we do have two cars that are still here. So I'm a bit confused about this. Oh my God. Are they? Okay, one is Sleigh Micah and the other one is the house track. Okay, so one of these is about to dump out, I'm certain. So I'm just going to leave it there. And they'll just have to deal with it, because I've been so busy, what little solo I've been playing recently, that I just don't have time for some of this stuff. And now I'm actually having to use the friggin' yard in Dillsboro that I had built. I would highly recommend building that yard if you start getting a lot of contracts in higher tiers, because you're going to need it. I had a bunch of cars I didn't even understand that were going to appear today in this play session at about 3 o'clock, I think, in game time. And it was just a bunch of extra cars, and I thought I had already gotten them all for the day. It was kind of a light day, to be honest. But they appeared anyway. You know, it is what it is. So what I had to do was grab them and take them down to the Dillsboro yard to go ahead and block the train up and just set stuff up for the next day, because I'm not even going to worry about that stuff today in this session. There we go. We'll go ahead and tie these together. Son of a biscuit. That ain't going to fit, is it? All right. It's going to be tight. This is going to be... Well, no, it's not. It's like half a car. I'm being dramatic. It's not. It'll be fine. Oh, we're going the wrong way. That is not fine. There we go. Yeah, we should be able to fit these in here. Problem with this is you could shuffle them around. It just depends on how you want to do it. It's the beauty of this game. It's a switcher's dream, essentially. You can do it however the hell you want it. Oh, come on, man. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Okay. Bananas. All right, let's go ahead and throw this one in the hizzy track. There we go. And we ought to throw the handbrake on there. But anyway, yeah, so what I was getting at, you know, is these two are obviously going to have to go back in the next hour or so, or the next day. And I'm just going to have to switch them back around anyway. So, you know, you can take the time and set it up to make the work easier on the back end, or, you know, the front end. Again, it's just however the hell you want to do it. I'm all about easy, especially, you know, immediately when I'm playing solo, for example, like right now. So I am totes cool with just doing it this way. We'll go ahead and do this, and what we're going to do is just kick this son of a gun. So we'll go ahead and pop that. And then brake. And we'll watch it roll down. Just make sure it gets in there. Open this box up for ease of access. We'll go ahead and apply. Stop, stop, stop. Cha-ching. Love that sound. Okay. We're done. Let's go ahead and get this locomotive back on down to Thomas Valley and pick up our train and get out of the way of the passenger train, which needs to make its way back down to Sylva as well. Go ahead and put a little independent down and throw that switch and get back down to Thomas Valley. All right, we're hooked back up. This thing is on the move. It's going to clear the main line. Of course, it's going to go first because the passenger train is going to keep stopping. So you can see it sitting there stopped right now. We're going to clear this train and be a good guy and throw the switch back for this old passenger train sitting here. So we'll just go ahead and watch the roll by here. I currently have it set to AI, trying to think of what I'm going to do next now. Let's see. So we got to clear that switch, obviously. I believe we got to send one of these empty pulp trains back down to the creek. Or Connolly. To get full. I got 600 sitting down there, so that's my little SW1. That's my local switcher here in Sylva and Dillsboro. That's got the new cut of cars there at the yard, so I'm just going to leave that there for tomorrow. Because this 40 cars is going to take 2 tracks essentially down at the interchange going back. Let's see. We got the 1 car with the 3. I can probably leave that till tomorrow, if I'm honest. And that might actually be it. So we'll go ahead and throw that. I'm a bit worried. Let's see if it actually recognizes the train in front of it there. Yeah, station stop when passing, signal 15 mile an hour. Okay. And there it goes. All right. We are losing daylight quick. We're back in Sylva. I'm just going to go down here and throw a fusee on the ground for the train. That ought to be a good spot for that daily coming back through here. And I'm obviously going to have to cut a few cars and then back up and fill up another track here. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. Sylva has been hopping like mad. So we got Parsons Tannery going on. A couple of cars there. I kept wondering what this little building was for. I never actually looked. You can look in the locations area and see what goes where. Here's another one here. And this is the paperboard. And this has been busy as hell. Like this right here will literally hold as many box cars as you can fit in there. And now I kept thinking that 3 coal gondolas was a lot. I think this sees 5 or 6 a day now. So this is a multiple time per day kind of job it's getting towards with the Sylva Industries right here. You can, of course, set them back there and spot them and hide them for the time being. Here's some more tannery right here. And then we got numero 1 and numero 2 sitting over here. So this one just came back, as you can see, currently unloading. This one here has just got a little bit left for Parsons Tannery. That should pretty much empty out in the next hour or so, I would imagine. But there's a lot going on. Let's go ahead and pop that. So we'll look at Parsons Tannery, because I think I might need to get some more pulp cars for that. So I'm currently only tier 1. It says they consume 3 cars per day. So they are tippy toppy. Geez. That's a lot for tier 1, if I'm honest. So I'm thinking maybe add another tier on there and they can actually use some more of that pulp wood. So 3 cars a day. They are currently getting 3 cars, by the way. I neglected to mention that the front 2 cars on here are for Sylva paperboard. I just break the train up right here, and then I'll bring them over here when this one's gone, and vice versa. But I'm thinking I need to have, one for Parsons Tannery and another, or I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. That might be kind of dumb as far as logistics sake. The word I was looking for. Of course you could just have one train, but I've liked the setup I've got now. So, so the tannery and the paperboard is pretty much always, topped up as much as possible. So I'll probably leave that on 1 for now. Coal and lumber, that's that little one down there by the depot. Interchange, let's take a peek at that. So here's the new extra service thing that they added for the interchange. So let's see, next daily service, day 45, 5 o'clock, 11 hours. So that's tomorrow. And then you can schedule an extra service if there's anything to show up for 2015. So in a couple hours from now in game time. And let's look at Sylva paperboard. So we're still only tier 4 and it's getting outrageous. So it says they consume 7 cars per day. That's currently what I am giving them. So I've got 2 right here in the foreground and then 5 in the background there. And if my math serves me well, I think that's 7. So that should be fine. I'm honestly kind of worried about taking that up to tier 5. But I'm really darn interested to see what's going to happen down in Andrews. So I kind of want to get this day done so I can have the job at Nantahala complete. And then I can go ahead and take some contracts for Andrews and take them on down there the very, very next day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the milestones as well. So available, Alarka Junction water column. So this is one of the new ones. It's 1 phase. Build a water column at Alarka Junction, which is kind of nice, if I'm honest. If you think about it, there's no water there. The only water or coal, for that matter, between Bryson and Nantahala is if you go down in Alarka, not Alarka Junction. Alarka Junction is the Y. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that has been added. It's a nice place to stop and get some water. Now, don't say nothing about coal, obviously, but you can at least stop and get some water there, because that's, let's be honest, you use way more water than coal. So that is cool. I am definitely gonna jump on that bad mamma jamma. Let's see, diesel fueling stand Bryson. I'm still not using dieselization enough that I feel like I need to do a lot of this yet. Here's the other new one here, almond water column. So that's 0 out of 1. Build a water column at almond. So basically what the devs have done is giving you opportunity to top up on some H2O just between Bryson and Nantahala, basically, because that is a long stretch if you look at the map here. So that's from here, which is the only water, and then you got to go all the way down. Of course, you go down in there, but that takes time itself. And almond. So, and then of course you've got some in Nantahala as well. You've got water there and coal. I've got a coal loader there as well. But it's going to be interesting seeing what this grade is all about. I haven't even looked at this in the sandbox mode. Never ever. So it's going to be, first fresh through my eyes for the first time anyway. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be able to handle. Obviously, there's not going to be a huge train going down there, but anyway, enough blabbing. We'll go ahead and get that daily on down here. It is on the way. Let's see, there it is, numero 28 right there. Matter of fact, let's go over there and see how she's doing, because that's the start of the grade right there. Running out of water very quick. I just filled this damn thing up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Holy hell. So she's doing 12.5 right now. That ain't bad. That ain't too bad, sonny. Yeah, 22.99 tons. Of course, the water is going down and the coal consumption as well. But she's trucking right along at 12 miles an hour. That's all I could ask for. Let's take a look at the grade here. 1%. So yeah, it's not even that bad. I am terrified. I'm just thinking of the Simpsons meme, I'm in danger when it comes to the red marble grade. Hopefully that will be fixed there as well. I see a little bit of weirdness in there. And I don't know if there's anything they can do about it, but I wish there was a way they could get rid of the smoke when you go through the tunnel so it doesn't come up through the terrain. But it looks like she's doing okay. Now, of course, I say that, and she starts slowing down because the whole thing is finally getting up here. We're down to 10 mile an hour now. Please, God, let this thing at least get to friggin' Dillsboro to get water. I would hope 2,000 gallons would get her to Dillsboro. It's like 2 miles, I think, if that. 10 mile an hour. She's 100% on the reg. Yeah, we'll see. All right. We'll see you at Dillsboro. We'll get some water. All right, this is it, guys. The culmination of all my and everybody I've played with on this particular save and server work across the line. This is it. We just got these 4 cars to go. So it says they've got 28 ton of gravel. What did these hold? Forget what they hold. Oh man, I opened those things by accidente. No, don't open the chute. Dang it. 50 tons. So they're about halfway done. But I want to get this crap done until the next interchange. So let me check the interchange time. I believe it is 5 a.m. So here we go. We're going to fast forward some time. We got nothing else really to do. We got that daily making its way in the passenger train, obviously. Let's go ahead and wait 1 hour later. Oh, he's going down a little bit more. 28 ton. Or 21, sorry. One more. 15. Yeah, it's going to take a while. One more. 9.3. It is now 2100 hours. Another one. 3 tons. So it's going to be Dunny Dunzo here in a second. So what I will do is speed up time 8 to 1. In the meantime, now it's super duper dark, which is good for nobody. Myself or trying to view anything online, playing a game at night just sucks and it's not typically fun. So let's go ahead and click this guy here. It's still good. So what I'm going to do is set that to I was going the wrong damn screen. Features, we'll set that to 1 minute. So he's got to get his ass to Sylva ASAP and get unloaded. So I believe that means he's only got dos más. Oh, that's the switcher. Yeah, there's 46. We definitely want to make sure, because our passengers ain't going to be happy, especially after completing this and not running a passenger train to Andrews and Topton and all that. So it's got to stop at Dillsborough and then, of course, Sylva. So it's down to 2.2. It's moving quick. I don't want to overdo it with another hour. Let's see. Dang it. I always go on the wrong damn thing. Let's see. Time. Oh, it is at 8 to 1 already. Okay, so it's maximo. 1.7. All right, we'll see. I'll do some magic of motion picture here. So it's currently 1.7 ton at 2200 hours, 20 minutes. And there it is. It just popped up at the top left of the screen. So it took about 16 in-game minutes to fully complete. And there we are with our little lantern. And that train is Dunsey McGuzunzy. And there it is, guys. Up into the spooky dark woods. Ooh, and it's just, man, right off the bat. 4.5. Ho, 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 mamma mia. It's hot to meet the ball. Look at that. 4.5. Holy shnikes. This is going to be a double, possibly a triple header for sure. Holy crap sandwich, dude. Look at this, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's go ahead and I'm getting excited. Calm down. Calm down. Compose yourself. Regain your thoughts. What few you have floating around in your noggin. Oh, shh. We need to go ahead and fix that time, eh? Real time. Bam. All right, let's go ahead and fix up the train at the interchange to make sure all that stuff gets sorted correctly. Select follow. Bam, bam. All right, we'll go ahead and control 0. All right, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, so we can actually push him back a little bit. So let's do that. Boom, boom. Oh, it's in AI. I always forget about that. Manual car. Select. So it needs to go forwards, yeah. Let's see. We'll just jam it on in there. All right, so let's see. I want to say it's like 20 cars per little area. This one's like 22, 24 maybe. All right, we'll cut it right there. Let it glide. I can't see crap. I know. Sorry. Bad timing, guys. I'm just trying to rush this so we can see what we can do with Andrews down yonder. Break! Ah! There we go. That ought to do it. All right, let's get back in our Poison. Do a little parkour. There we go. All right, so we need to cut it right by Chon. Bam. Get him up out of here. Wrong way. Didn't mean to do that. There it is. All right, twist that handbrake. There it is. Boom, boom. All right, we should be able to fit the rest of the train back in here. That's our next switch. We'll go ahead and kill that throttle. Throw the reverser forward in preparation H. Release and apply. There we go. Switch that. All right, let's get on down now. All right, hopefully this will all fit. So I'm wanting to get a train down to Andrews and see what all in the hell goes on down there ASAP. So that means I'm going to totally neglect my current customers and duties. Yes, I said duties. And probably just take a locomotive with whatever cars will spawn down there before the first serve. So I'm going to have to grab a couple of, obviously tier 1 deals. And then I think, it's still 2 days that it's got to be good till you can grab another tier. But yeah, excited to see what's down there. And, I'm curious about the interchange as well. Do I keep it here in Sylva? Do I take it to Andrews? They're both very good anchor areas, and they both are going to have plenty to do. I don't think it's wise to just get outright, crazy about it and switch it from here to, oh yeah, that's plenty of room. Plenty. I don't think it's probably the best idea to go ahead and outright switch it from here to, Andrews immediately without even really knowing anything. So I'll probably give it a couple in-game days or weeks and see what's what. Let's go ahead and throw that bad boy back there. Orders, road, reverse. Get her done. Got a fusee back there I can stop at. Go ahead and tie that on. And we'll wait over in the bushes. All right, let us see what is in Andrews. And hell, I'll go ahead and take the almond water column as well. Gib. There it is. Okay. All right, locations. Andrews. All right, so we got coal and oil. Oh, damn, you can go straight to numero dos, hombres. Senors and senoritas. So, shnikes, we'll go ahead and just do 2, I reckon. You're obviously going to have the one every now and then for the depot or the house track, so you don't have to do anything there. Repair tracks, we'll go ahead and hire a couple of guys to start on that tomorrow. I think we can afford it by now. Andrews Interchange, let's see. So it's Andrews Interchange, Cumberland Fuel and Co. Interchange agreement enable. Next daily service, 5 a.m. Oh, so there's going to be 2 interchanges. There's going to be one here and Andrews. Oh my God. I'm going to need a whole fleet for Andrews. Okay. Snowbird paper products. Holy moly. This is troublesome. This is kind of troublesome, guys, because where's that going to come from? Where's that going to come from? Let's go ahead and just... Oh, I don't know. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. Now, it doesn't say... It don't say anything about receiving, right? Or do you have to click the thing first? So, let's take a look at Sylva Paperboard. i.e. an example. Tier 4 shows you the contract, track P2. It shows you what it needs per day for pulpwood. Now, Andrews does not say that. Now, what if we just click... Oh, what the hell? We'll go in swinging. Tier 2. So, nada. So, I am not certain how that works. So, we got coal and oil, the depot, the interchange, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, we need to get that train. I was going to go ahead and scooch on down to the next day, but we need to get that passenger train down here and get it done for the day before I can do that, or that'll really throw off my shizzle. So, I'll tell you what. Oh, and we've already got that. We've already got the train halfway there, guys. Dang, I just thought of that. 1776. So that's basically all the way to Andrews, right? Darn now. So let's go ahead and get our little heinies over there. and have a little look about. Of course, it is dark, which sucks, but hey. So let's see. So this way is up the grade, chow. Okay, there's the river. There's the old river. Look at this wide open country, though, man. Like it. Don't last long, but, you know, it's there. Yard limit sign. All right, so this over here. That's got to be the yard, yeah? Or is this the paper company? Paper company. Yeah, this paper company. It's big, guys. Muy grande. Grande. Now I want Taco Bell. Yeah, that's huge, man. Holy crap. This place is massive. Let's see what the heck it is here. So that's Snowbird paper. Now I'm still a bit confused. They don't say what it takes. They just turn stuff out. And you don't have to bring them anything. I forget the fancy name for it. Paper. All right, so that whole little spur right there is just a paper company. My word. Look at the place, too. It looks like a prison, kind of. It's got like that prison look to it. The layout. All right, here's the depot. Oh, it says there's 25 people waiting there. So whenever you complete a milestone or a part of trackage, you know, it expects passengers to be served that same day. So I'm going to get, you know, kind of bitch slapped for that, sadly. Let's see. So I'm assuming the oil deal is down here. Probably these little two. No, that's the engine house. All right, because the line continues on this way. That must be the interchange. Of course, I could do the thing where you look at it and it hovers yellow. Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. That's got to be the interchange there. Oh, man, if I thought my stuff was busy before, think again. It's about to get more busy. Yeah, so, all right, so Andrews interchange, Cumberland fuel. Okay. So we are going to need some coal gondolas. So we can go ahead and order those up, right? Because we're going to need coal to fill the chutes down here. Chutes. Where's the dang coal and oil? Here it is. Here it is right here. So it's just that one little spot. So it's basically the paper company. And that is Chungus, dude. Holy Chungus moly. Guacamole. And a cannoli. That's a lot, guys. That is a lot. All right, enough. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. Let's go ahead and order some damn coal gondolas here. Shift Tizzle. We will do the 70 tonnerito. We'll go ahead and purchase two of them bad boys. There it is. All right. So that's going to be delivered to Sylva. All right. So we did it, guys. We did the entire map. So we got Andrews, Rhodo, which I think is short for rhododendron, which is a very famous flower and plant in this area. Then we got Topton, and then it's on the Nantahala, and that's the grade right there. Wonder what that is. What are these tracks? Let's go have a look-see, shall we? Holy moly, look at that. Look how much higher this is, this little yard here. Holy flip. Oh my God. Ermagerd. All right, what I didn't do, because I'm a total idiot and I'm just getting all geeked out and not thinking, is looking to see what else there is. So Rhodo's got Rhodo Station. That's it. Topton's got Topton Station. Graham County Pulpwood. Aha. There it is. That's it. That's got to be what feeds Andrews. Nantahala, of course, has got, you know, the station, engine facilities, nothing going on there. Same with Almond. So there's really nothing between Andrews and Bryson, or I'm sorry, Alarka. But I'm still a bit confused with this whole paper thing, because it's not showing what I need, you know, with the damn Sylva paperboard. Says track P2 consumes 7 cars a day, da 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 da. So I don't know if that's going to change or what, but holy crap. That in itself has got to be an insane grade right there. Look at that, man. Woo-wee. And then that's another little portion of another line there in reality. All right. It just got real. It just got heavy. I'm feeling it now. All right, so number 46 is pulling into Sylva. Let's go ahead and follow her up and let her disembark her passengers. We'll go ahead and normalize that switch there. Go ahead and click on her. Orders, manual, car, select. And we'll get it down to the fusée. And full loco brake. And stop. All right, everybody off. Get them up out of here. All right. All right, please disembark so I can go to the next day. I'm kind of terrified, if I'm honest, to see what the interchange sitch is going to be like. All right, so let's double check our companies here. I'm getting a little scatterbrained, which isn't saying a whole lot. I'm typically a lot scatterbrained. All right, so that's tier 2 on Snowbird paper products. All right, we hired some peeps for the engine service. The depot's there. We are tier 2. We're tier 2'd out of our minds at Andrew Coal and Oil. Roto Topton, Graham County paper. All right, pulpwood. Load car types. FP costs $1 per 50 ton. Pulpwood. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, so do you take pulpwood to them? Costs $0 per 50 ton. Or do you pay them? I am confused as hell now. Have you always had to pay for pulp? I feel like I've got all these revelations all of a sudden that I haven't really been paying attention, which again is not out of the question. Connolly Creek. Let's see. So yeah, pulpwood and storage 1,000. So that doesn't say it costs anything. Much confused. All right, let's go down. Oh dear Lord, let's go down here and see what this is going to be like. So this is the Sylva interchange. Let's go ahead and have a sleep. I think I did everything I needed to. All right, it's going to take all them cars. Reputation change from 93 to 88. Yeah, it's a bunch of customers I didn't serve and passengers. It's bound to happen. All right, so it's already here. Holy fart knuckle. Dude, that's a lot for tier 2 right off the bat. Andrews Coal and Oil, Snowbird paper. And then these 2 Colgons are going to go down there, obviously. Shoo! All right, guys. Well, I guess we got our... That's no moon. Had to do it. I guess we got our answer there. Now, I'm also kind of confused about the interchange at Andrews. Let's go ahead and go back down yonder. And see what's going on there. Because it said it, it had it selected. So I'm a bit confused. Oh, schnitzels. Oh, wiener schnitzel. Oh my God, guys. It's happened. It has officially become insane. Oh my God. So not only are there a ton of cars here for here and in Sylva, you also got 4 tracks, which is nice. I just realized that interchange there. It's a nice little yard. But there's stuff going both damn ways now, guys. Oh me, oh my. Well, we're going to have a lot of work to do, and that will be within the next video, folks. We did it, though. We got to Andrews. The line is complete. Now we really got to crank down, twist the screws, flick the nips, and get cracking with these jobs and these tiers. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.